So, the plan is to play Portal 2. I just have some nostalgia for this game. I haven't played it since 2013. So that's a 7-year-old game. Probably more like 6 because that's how time works, but that's okay. I like rough math. It's a banger. It's a great game. It's been on my mind lately. And we're gonna play some because I like it. And that's enough of a reason for me. Right? I think so. I'm gonna give it another mini sec. You can just chill on this ominous... The music in this game, badass. I'm gonna do something real quickerino and then we can begin. Don't get up to any shenanigans while I'm gone. Oakley dokley team, few things before we begin. Because I'm playing this doesn't mean I'm not gonna finish Paper Mario. I mean, I fully intend to play more Paper Mario and such things. Basically, time is an illusion. I'm gonna stream what I freaking want. I won't swear it's a Christian stream. With the LGBTQIA plus tag. I'm not gonna say that's unlikely. You can make your own assumptions. Okay. Yeah, so streams are just gonna be whenever, whatever, whoever, drinking wine. First playthrough, nah. Which is why I didn't put the blind playthrough tag on here. I have played it before 7 years ago, Plex, when it came out. So, I thought that is enough time to forget a puzzle game mostly. There's probably gonna be moments where things click, but like this game also has just like a fun story and fun environments. So, like, that's fine. Right, you can tell it's the first playthrough because it asked me what chapter to play on. Not a no backseating tag? Nah. I don't think the puzzles in Portal 2 are hard. I remember having trouble with one puzzle in this game where I could not beat it and had to stop playing for like a week. I think other than that one puzzle, there's not much that's that hard in this game.
In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended
Got my tall glass of white wine
for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer,
classic
look down at the floor.
2013 part of the game where they teach you how to look up and down.
Your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it.
Classic. I mean, I remember Halos.
You will hear a buzzer.
Just being a massive, like, oh, you want to play the game? You better learn how to look around. Oh!
You should now feel
Thank you for the gift sub to Zoe, Anonymous.
Suspect staring at art has not provided the
you know, I heard bad things about Anonymous, the hacker community, but if you're giving me $5, That's pretty good.
Good. Now, please.
Halo's control thing was like an eye exam. Yeah, I remember just how clinical Halo's eye thing was. This one's hidden in comedy, which I think is fine, right? And also this makes sense because Portal 2 is not necessarily aimed at hardcore gamers. There's a lot of wine mums like me playing. Are we ready for some crust?
Hello? Anyone in there?
Are we ready for Stephen fucking Merchant?
Are you gonna open the door at any time?
I'm an introvert.
Hello?
There's a crisis going on!
Are you gonna open this door? Because it's fairly urgent. Well, just open the door! That's too aggressive.
Oh,
Hello, friend.
good time to text chat. Check my texts.
Could be Spanish. Could be Spanish. Hola, amigo. Abre la puerta. Donde está? No.
Also, like, this is one of those games where if you don't do things, there's just hilarious content, so I should really listen.
Other test subjects begging me to help them escape.
You did get a gift sub, Zoe.
All right, look. Okay, I'll be honest. You're the last test subject left, and if you don't help me, we're both gonna die. All right. I didn't want to say it. There you go. You've dragged it out of me. All right, dead.
That's funny that he actually gives the game away.
Ha! Ah! Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm.
Look at this cute boy. You know what I should do? Real quick, is turn the brightness up. If I have an option to do that. Doesn't look like I have an option to do that. That's wild. Okay, I was gonna turn the brightness up, but I guess I'm legally not allowed. Okay, because it's very dark for you.
You might want to hang on to something.
Streams are always darker on your end, and Portal 2 is a pretty dark game half the time. I love this cheesy motel room.
Hello?
It's thematic.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months.
I'm experiencing cognitive disorientation
for
after
quite a
2
lot
sips of
longer,
wine.
and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage.
I love his cute little robot noises.
Does any of
Ah!
this make any
Ah!
sense?
Ah!
Just say yes. Okay, what
Comedy.
you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core
Like, this
safeguards
game
are now
has
non-functional.
no right to have a
Please prepare for
soundtrack
reactor
that
core
slaps as
meltdown.
hard as it does. Portal 1 had like some fun
Hey, look,
atmospherics
I wasn't gonna
and
mention
Stay
this to you,
Alive.
but I'm in pretty
This
hot
game
water
has
here.
like a
How
like
you doing down there? You still holding on?
Thor Ragnarok levels of soundtrack. I'm gonna say it.
So of course the whole relaxation center stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky.
I love this sequence. This is just Valve going, look what we can do, you assholes. In 2013,
Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through.
a little bit off the
here.
top.
Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And
I've been
whose
feeling
fault
some
do you think it's
Valve-
gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables.
I have some Valve nostalgia at the moment. I thought Portal 2 would be the most fun one to play. I was actually tweeting that I need to play Half-Life Alyx. I have a Vive, I just need to plug it all up.
We should get our story straight.
Which
all
I'll probably
If
do
anyone
one
asks, and
chill
no one's
evening.
gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
There's also, I've heard some rumors about basically a new,
Good news.
you know,
That
Portal
is not a
game-ish,
docking station.
or Portal-esque
there's
game,
one
so that's
mystery solved.
exciting.
I'm going to attempt a manual override on this
Because a
wall,
lot of the
you'll get
VR
a
games are
technical-
actually
Hold
Portal
on.
themed. Like the VR experiences that they
Almost
designed
there.
when the Vive came out, so that's
Remember,
fun.
You're looking for a gun that
you
makes
didn't know.
holes, not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Classic. I didn't hold on. All I needed to hold on to was my massive
There we go.
balls.
Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that. You got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead. All right, off you go.
I'll do it.
That's the spirit. Good luck.
But yeah,
And again, welcome to the Aperture Science
Hey!
Enrichment Center.
Whoa!
We are
Toilet!
currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support. So that
It's the
science
room
can
from
still be
one,
done,
exactly.
Even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open, and emergency testing will
The
begin in 3.
beans of it all is that Half-Life Alyx is meant to be really good, but because it's a VR game, it's not got that much like attention. I'm not gonna stream it. My computer can't stream VR at the same time as running it. It might not be able to run VR anymore because it could run VR when it was built. My old computer couldn't. This one could. Now it's old and shitty, so it might not be able to run VR anymore. But I really need to set up my Vive and play Half-Life Alyx. I really need to do it for myself, for you, so I can go back and say that was pretty neat, bros. But like the Vive, like I took down the cameras and stuff and I put it in a box, and even though it's really only like 10 minutes of effort, I haven't wanted to do it. You know what? That's a night I can't sleep energy, right? I love like the environments in this game are amazing. I mean, I know that's what Valve is good at, but like now they have good
Cube-based testing
technology.
remains an important tool for science, even in a
Job
dire
simulator
emergency.
fiasco. Yeah, crazy
Cube and blood-based testing
crazy
process
times.
Don't worry, the odds of this happening twice are very slim.
But it would be fun. You know, I've seen great things about Half-Life Alyx. I've heard great things about Half-Life Alyx. So I'd love to experience it. And I also like that Valve's focus at the moment is VR. I don't have the VR hands, the fingers, which are meant to make it better, but you know, I could always just play it to get them a little bit of a time. And also, what's the best escapism than playing a post-apocalyptic game? Haha. I always, I always thought if they were going to actually do a new Half-Life game, it would be when VR technology would needed
Relax.
bumping.
Lie on your back and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Ear tubes. I just love the crust, the crusty aged. Well, yes, the French. Known for their wine. I haven't actually given myself much time to game lately. I've been pretty busy. So, you know, I'm gonna really enjoy sinking my teeth into Portal 2, which is a great game. And that will probably get me to kick the bucket, as it were, on playing Half-Life Alyx. Buttons. Like, it's just overgrown. And this was like back in the day when every post-apocalyptic game was dusty and sandy. And then this and Last of Us were like, what about plants? What about plants? Even though I don't really like Last of Us, don't let Dean Cuddy hear me say that. Like, I remember very little from the game, which means it's probably a 6 out of 10 from me, right? If I'm like, oh yeah, I probably would play it again and I enjoyed it, but like,
Good.
I don't remember
Because of the
anything.
technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
I didn't know how topical this game would be today. It turns out very. We smoke plants. You know what? Yeah, it's just we do what we do nowadays. We do what we do.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of Animal King,
Tiger King!
or other governing body that refuses to...
Did I even?
Listening to reason.
So, what have I been up to lately? Other than working, I've been watching a bunch of shit. Plex, I want to do the race maps. I saw the race maps. I saw them. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to play. Maybe I'll be able to get, like, Will to, oh yeah, Plex, maybe we could do it at some point. I didn't know that they had, cooperative custom maps, and they were good. I didn't know, like, that was added to the game after I played it. Tiger King. I mean, it's a Cheetah King, but Tiger King. What an experience. The funniest thing about Tiger King is all the people going, Joe Exotic is a good person who needs to be saved. Because that's what the documentary kind of was trying to tell you. But, nah. Terrible people on all sides. Good game, this. Yeah, Dean!
Hey, you
It's a
made
good
it.
game, and we like it.
There should be a portal device on that podium over there.
I was
can't
also
see it, though.
watching
Maybe it fell
through
off.
all
Don't
of
go have a
Good Place with my
It's alright, no, go on, just have a look about. Oh!
That's alright, just have a look about. Have a look about, eh?
Can you see the portal gun?
I was watching through all of Good Place with a special someone,
Do you know what I'm gonna do?
my
I'm
secretary,
gonna go on the assumption that you're still alive,
and Stephen Merchant shows up in that, and he just steals the fucking show for an episode, right? Because he's just really funny.
Alright, brilliant. Go team!
And for those of you who respect Stephen Merchant but may not have seen A Good Place, Dean! I recommend it. This is, as I saw on a recent playthrough, the coolest room in the game. They were like, oh, people like the Ratman segments. Let's make them more interesting. The story of Ratman is super cool because in the first game it was incredibly subtle. And in this game they go a little harder with it by giving Ratman also more story with his, I think he's just straight up has schizophrenia, like, which he usually takes medicine for, but he can't. Because, world ending. World ending, can't take meds. Also, there's this really cool track. I don't know if it plays in this one. There's like babbling voices in the very deep background if you listen to this on the album. It might play that in other places. Sure! This looks like my Animal Crossing house.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged...
I just want to tell you,
lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal
I,
military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the laws
I'm gonna
of
be
robotics.
so polite this stream, you don't even fucking know. I made a lot of money off bells this week. Not a ridiculous amount of money, because making too much money off bells by cheating a system using the internet does kind of ruin the experience of the game. Yes, I'll gatekeep Animal Crossing. I'm a gamer. But a small, comfortable amount of money that allowed me to buy kitchen equipment
If you
in a
feel
digital
that a
game.
lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science
Crouch
examiner
so
will
low.
Initiate the appropriate grievance.
It's like me after taking the I was gonna say me after taking my bra off. I don't have a bra. Not yet. Elijah Wood not have gone ham on the bells. Okay? You know Elijah Wood only went with one inventory full of turnips. That's why you got stuck. Yeah. That's funny. But also, you know, Animal Crossing isn't a game we get stuck in. You know, I think it's more the intended experience to take your time and not metagame it, right? Now, of course, if you want to metagame it, that's fine. I will say, I've been to the islands of people who've metagamed hard, and it's like, oh, I don't know how you're having fun. I'm gonna put her on blast, but like Doxy, she's had people give her many cool items and things, and also made a gazillion money off going to people with the best bell prices, and her island feels like a dead holiday resort in like Belarus or something, where it's like, we have fun here, ha ha ha, but everyone's dead inside, right? Whereas my island is an artist retweet. How do I have fun without us paying you? I will say, if you could give me a Twitch Prime subscription, I would feel much smarter. Dean Cuddy needs a Valorant partner? Oh, that's weird! It's not like I ask him to play all the time. You're right, Zoe. Doxy would go all the way with you. All the way to Belarus. It's not an insult. It's just, like, the way some people are playing Animal Crossing, I find uncouth. Go live your best life, queens. But, I'm gonna be here on my cool little island. Sipping it up good time. Good big time. Don't know if you saw. That's a very clever puzzle. Yeah? Well, I have a matching Power Ranger outfit with my love interest. So, you know, I don't think it gets cooler than that. Okay? You know? That's how I'm gonna say that, but I don't think it gets cooler than that. I don't think it gets cooler than matching Power Ranger outfits. Even though I don't fucking like the Power Rangers. I have no love for the Power Rangers. In uni, there was actually a day where everyone was like, we gotta watch Power Rangers together. And guess what? It fucking sucked. It sucked. Power Rangers is not good. It's like cheesy. It's like good cheese, I suppose. But I don't know if people like it for the cheese, right? I think people like it for nostalgia.
This message is pre-recorded. Any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
I have a ton of wine and a ton of crisp, clear ice water, and that's... Excuse me? Chell just, like, slams her body into a gazillion things. And you know what? I respect it. But... Oh. Am I the stupid? Chell is a really fun character design because you actually get a lot of, like... She's the silent protector so you could implant a lot on, but I feel like you actually do get a lot of, like, her personality and stuff just from, like, the sass face she has in 2. And like, the way people interact with her.
If the enrichment center is
this stuff
bombarded with fireballs,
is, if you didn't know, when you get a HTC Vive and you do all the Steam VR stuff, it's all these little portal dudes, like, who do all the signing on and all the demonstrations and stuff, and it is adorable. Okay. Classic Portal puzzles. Ta-da! Cube. Button for cube. We're working it out. We're working it out. We're doing this one together. We're spit taking. We're shit making. We Good. Whoa, a second button. What a surprise. Who would have known that was gonna happen? I don't know what this is connected to, if anything. Ah. Ah. Oh, he did it. He did it. He didn't even need help. He didn't even need to ask his mommy. He did it.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Good to know. We'll always have Alexa. So, what's life like out there?
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
One moment. I shouldn't check emails at this time. You have a bunch of things to grump about? Yeah, don't we all? I'm the worst. Just got a work email and I can't resist the urge to reply. I'm gonna do it in a break. I'm just the worst. Which is actually the best, because it means if you're working with me, you know I'm gonna reply to your emails quickly. Damn it, there's multiple holes. This is a momentum boy. And you go, give me that. But what's down here? What's this hole? Oh, this is where I came from. I already forgot. I got hiccups because I ate dinner quickly. I was a quick boy.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome.
I always get important emails during frickin' when I turn the stream on. It has been half an hour, plus or minus quite a bit of time, and I always get emails in that time. Always. Yeah, that's definitely been like, that's the cool thing about working on Schism. It's definitely passion, right? There's a lot of meaty passion that goes into it, which is why I haven't had that much time to stream, because I've been, you know, prioritizing my job. Where is hole? Is it the ground hole? It's a ground hole. It's because we don't like you anymore. I don't like you anymore. I plead the fifth.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
I'm old. At heart. Old soul is what they call us. Mouse. My intentions. Weird science.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have...
Now we're getting into the jankiness. Oh.
I'm up here.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna talk.
Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun. Oh, Do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room. Just pop a portal right behind me there, and come on through to the other
That
side.
ass, though. Look at him on his little
listen,
dangle.
Lay something on you here, it's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're out of options here.
You never tell you those
Get ready
things.
to catch me, alright? On the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it, really, that? Alright, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch out! Ow. I
Genuinely
am not
didn't mean
dead.
to drop
I'm
him.
not dead.
He genuinely meant to catch the boy.
Yeah, and I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
I mean, are you sure? That's pretty big.
Go on, just jam me in over there. Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second? All right, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. What I open?
It is right in the butt.
Well, let's get out of here.
There's Wheatley's butthole.
And off we go.
It's right up in there, and it's
No,
like
no,
the
tell us
length
where
of
to
his
go.
body
Oh, this
too.
is
You
brilliant.
know.
We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though. Where are we going? Seriously. Hang on. Let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually.
What was I about to say? I don't know. I was ready to go on a tangent. Oh right, I've been watching a YouTube channel called Illegal Freedom, and they went to the Chernobyl exclusion zone, and there's a lot of like plant life growing inside those buildings and on top of them, and that makes me think of this.
No. Yes. Hello. No, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact. Whatever you do. No. Thanks. We're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Aww. Let's go. I forgot the Portal 2 is all like tiny segmented levels, which makes sense. You just explore big places just in
Probably
tiny
bring you up to
chunks.
speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're gonna have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake. If you want to just call it quits, and we could just sit here forever. That's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there. And if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us. Okay, I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go.
There's the joke. There's the joke I want to make. Don't you wish you could just turn your woman off, right, men? Boomer humor. Wife bad humor.
There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where,
Is Wheatley mansplaining right
and then
now?
there's us escaping now. So, that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch him. Okay, down these stairs. Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So you're gonna have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device.
Human strength, which, if anything's taught me anything, no strength, no
You've applied the
smarts.
grip. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
Humans are just the worst. Man, it's
Sorry,
so
I just
dark
looked down. I do not
on
recommend
your
it.
end.
I've just done it again.
I'm sorry. please watch this stream under the guidance of a large lamp.
This is the main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch
Oh my god, I
anything
keep
else.
getting emails!
Other things, but don't.
I'm so
Can you see it anywhere?
important!
I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on.
In he goes.
Let there be light. That's, God. Just quoting God. Oh, look at that. Turning.
Mr. Business, that's me, businessman, business boy Ollie. That's right, I'm sitting here in my pajamas.
It's moving up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Classic,
Power up
cool
initiated.
shit.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking.
I can remember the occasional joke, and I'm laughing like before they happen.
It's fine. I'll just hack. Not a problem.
You ever get that when you play or watch something you already know? You're like, oh man, this is gonna be funny. It's she! Praise be!
Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay. Listen. All right. New plan. Act natural. We've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what?
Classic.
Oh,
These
no.
are just alarms.
Oh no! Ah.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can.
It's a big move. GLaDOS living this energy in 2013, but it's the energy we needed in 2020.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test.
Going into the burner.
There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Into the fire! Gotta wake up the waifu. Gotta wake up the waifu. Though if you ever do that in real life, cursed be. Cursed be.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we
She's
can
still
start
like
testing, just
halfway
I tried.
classic GLaDOS. Like in the first game, GLaDOS is so monotone until the very end. In this game, she's got a little bit more.
Hold on.
I want to say clown.
There. Good. You have the dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead.
That's right. She had her
Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol.
personality
to
cores that were
interact
keeping her
with
down,
the
man.
Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk.
They put the personality cores on her to make her less murderous. So now she's just regular murderous.
Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest
I
lesson
love this bit.
learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial...
60 years with a waifu! That's pretty good. I don't even know what a 60-year anniversary would be. I gotta remember which button's which. I'm not very good at it. Because I'm dumb. They're all dangling down.
I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck. But the
I love these little arms. I like how they kind of have like
me.
cameras on them too.
And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
I love, like, when a villain's just, like, obsessed with one person. Like, not to the extent of, like, super murder, but just, like... hyperfixation. 60th is diamond? I would have thought 50th is diamond. All the way to our diamond anniversary. GLaDOS is so romantic! Chapter 2.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since
You go from gold to diamond quickly.
Way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
Yeah, it's weird. I've always found that really interesting though, like anniversaries having like specific substances attached. It's just neat. Laser. Warning, laser. Warning, laser. Okay, okay. Oh, well, I think I can solve that puzzle. I think I can solve that puzzle. Oh, shit. He didn't solve it. Fifth is wood. Yeah, the first, like, 5 or 10 are shitty.
You should pace
right?
yourself, though. We have a lot.
There's like a paper anniversary, right? Laser! Lasers are cool, man. Except they're not really. In the real world, lasers are kind of boring. In the real world! Real world! Yeah, I know about the China anniversary.
Discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner.
I love these kind of details. Where like stuff is happening as you're like walking in and stuff. It's very cool. Hello, Wheatley. You're not as chill as you think you are. Because I'm a pro gamer and I'm already here.
No. Hello.
I like that last one. Ugh, no, this is not deliberate. This is just dumb brain. Is this the first instance of music? The laser music. Laser music! Oh. Can't open and cube at same time. It's this is a crusty, dirty. You need a. This whole place needs a power wash.
You are a horrible
Right?
person.
That's what it does.
That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
I thought for sure someone was going to get their head blown off in that background animation.
Don't let that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better.
Oh, I'm a horrible, but I'm okay
science
with it.
has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
Do you remember when this game came out and people couldn't like tell reality from fiction and got really offended that GLaDOS was making adoption jokes? Orphan jokes, I suppose. It was a thing that happened. You hear singing? I heard some soft singing. Suck! Ah, it's this. Oh, it's this song! This song was my 2013. What a banger. And by that, I mean, this is exactly the kind of music I listened to as a teen, which is whiny indie rock, I call it. I think it's meant to be called alt rock, but like, I mean, this isn't even rock. But I don't know what else it would be. I haven't even looked at this room. Alright, two... Dance. There's a cube. I love when a game has a source of like music in it. That is a quick way to get me to like it. So this is gonna be an exercise of getting things to go. We need that, but we also need this. Oh, you can have it go through the middle. Okay. Not that that matters.
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
One moment. Baba boop, baba beep, beep baba boop. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, can you not tell that this is like an in-character insulting? This isn't Valve going... This isn't Valve trying to personally attack you. That kind of thing always weirds me out. Where something is in-character or in-universe, and people are like, oh, that must mean that the real-life person has these opinions.
So
very rarely is that true.
Do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
Of course, sometimes you can tell when someone's themes are born out of terrible opinions. Whoa! I nearly Roger Rabbited that shit. I liked the arms. I don't think the arms were even in Portal 1 in the same way, but they're so cool. What we need first is cube. It's a regular cube. Nothing special about that. No vision over there. Laser. Caution, laser. It is actually this puzzle. That's funny. I wonder what we have to do, and then it's actually literally that. Solution! Oh, okay, just a little burning. Just a little burning.
You are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to...
Okay! That wasn't that slow. That was a little, you know, I took a second.
Waddle over to the elevator and we'll continue the test.
Waddle. Good word! A word that deserved to be used more often, but I understand why it isn't. Can't use waddle that often. I actually probably use waddle more often than not. More often than most, because I use it in D&D terms for, like, kobolds and stuff. I'm starting to feel the alcohol warmth. Also just regular warmth. It's hot today. Oh, this is the faith plate. We're gonna have faith plates soon? Oh, just mush that over there. Just mush it.
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faithplate. It was part of an initiative to
Good
investigate
names.
how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative.
Beautiful stuff!
Good luck.
Beautiful stuff! Like, just animated environments. coming to life in front of your eyes. Beautiful. Oh! It's in the middle there. Ah! Yeet! I don't think that was an appropriate use of yeet, but you know what?
Here's an
I did it.
interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in.
Just freshen it up a little with a little,
you
know, a little bleach.
I thought that was interesting.
Does it feel like a trial?
Let's see what the next.
Yeah, so
test is.
what's up?
Oh,
Like, let's
advanced
have a
area
little
complaints.
grump.
Well,
What's
have fun
going
soaring
on?
Through the air without a care in the world.
I can have I can start. The most interesting thing that the funny thing is, you know, I'm working on a lot of stuff that I can't talk about, obviously. Like, work's going really fucking well. I will tell you that if anyone's interested in what's going on with Schism. You know, reeling back the Kickstarter and really thinking about it was the right choice, by far. But the only interesting thing that happened today, because nothing really interesting happens most of the time that I can talk about, is that my pet tortoise escaped. Broke down the wooden wall to his hutch, stormed through it. Cannot stop that lad. They're so... how? Look, if you've never... I know someone in our community also had a pet tortoise, but, like, tortoises are tanks. If they have a... Look at that. If they have a desire to get somewhere or do something, they will fucking do it. He just, like, it's an old chunk of wood. Like, wooden... it's like a wooden lattice, right? So he just crunched through it. How do they move fast enough? Tortoises are fast. When they want to be, they're fast. But he didn't go fast. I think he just, like, just continuously pushed against the wall until he was through it. Which, you know, is power. It's power. The dynamic music in this game is beauteous. You know, I might be too good. There's always that option.
Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers.
Like,
So
tortoises are
someone's there
fast,
to
man.
action.
If they want to eat something or go somewhere,
Smelling,
they can pick up
being
speed.
useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
Did that turret fall in the water? Oh, I was meant to catch that ball. Classic meme item.
You don't have to test with the garbage. It's garbage.
Come on! No whammies, no whammies, no whammies! Swing! Orange ball to the wall. Yeah, I mean, that was the second option. But I forgot that you had to do that. In fact, you actually do have to do that, because you need the momentum to... What? Wait a minute, what? Huh. That seemed more complicated than it was, because it's Portal. Gotta think
Remember
four-dimensionally.
smelly garbage
3 dimensions,
standing
not
around
enough.
being useless? That was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You
You
didn't
know,
react at the time, so I was...
GLaDOS has some big Aryan energy in those kind of like... Oh, I'm sorry, let me explain the insult I'm giving to you. By, I mean, really, that's Amelia energy, but still. Bam, 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 bam.
Did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noises? I'm sorry, I don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science fact.
Science fact! Let me... I have to click my... emails to get them out of my vision. Literally, one of the emails is about trying to work out time framings between time zones. And that's my freaking life. And it's crazy. I hate it. But it is what it is. Helps.
Oh, did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test? I'm sorry. Go ahead and grab another one.
Playing with your emotions. I love how people thought that the companion cube was gonna be really important in this game. Really, I think it only shows up here.
Full of the things. Absolutely worthless. I'm happy to get rid of them.
What happens if And we can put a blue portal up here, and then we can move back and forth. Nope, that is not the option. Okay. Oh, is this a jumpy puzzle? Is it? It seems like a jumpy puzzle. Let's go slow, and then go fast. It sings, though. Cute, huh? Comforting music in the mind of a serial killer. Ah! I panicked. That was a panic roll. But the portal equivalent. I'm not allowed to do that one, apparently. That was an illegal maneuver. Oh, god damn it. I just want to, just the tip of my essence. Essence! Oh, this is the one where you can bring the cube out, isn't it?
Every test chamber is equipped with an emancipation grill at its exit, so that test subjects cannot smuggle test objects out of the test area. This one is broken. Don't take anything with you. I think that one was about to say, I love you. They are sentient, of course. We just have a lot of them.
I don't mind casually eradicating sentient life. You know, if I could, you know, I would. Just for the thrill. Just snap my fingers. Too much of a baby for anything like that.
This next test involves emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one.
Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop.
Oh no, the turbines again. I have to go. Wait, this next test does require some explanation. Let me give you the fast version. There. Any questions?
So I'm just sorry if I'm quiet. I'm just enjoying the game, okay? And that's not a sin, Grandma. What did button do? Oh, button make cube. Cubeling. Ah, emancipation grills break portals. I forgot. That's the thing. So you need to... When you have Cubling... Portal here. And then out. But like how... Hounced? I mean, you can lift. You can lift! But that doesn't really help. Ba 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 ba. Hounced. They get a lot out of it in this game, just simple emissive textures, which are textures that always basically semi-ignore lighting, which allow them to look like they have a glow effect. Okay, so Hounced. Oh no, I see. I'm gonna have to go around and pick up the cube and put the cube in here. One of those. I was doing a classic old portal overthinky. And because this won't eradicate the cube because the portals aren't necessary. A classic portal overthinky is what that was. Classic overthinky. We've all done it. Good. I am actually going to take this opportunity to be right back. I'm going to send that email. I can't use my hotkeys. My hotkeys don't work at the moment, so that's annoying. So I'll be a split second. 1 sec. I know I just spent the whole ad break, but I had to do math. I had to count. Okay, the hotkeys work half the time. So when I confidently, I've got the muscle memory. I've got the muscle memory of using the hotkeys all the time. So when they don't work, I'm just here spinning my wheels. Spinning. Hey, Ollie, how you doing? I'm doing good. You know, busy boy, lots of work. Full-time work at the moment. Like literally just had to go do an email, arranging stuff like timings and plannings and stuff. So that's crazy, you know. It's crazy stuff.
Hey, it's me. I'm okay.
There he is.
Well, I'm back. The aerial faceplate in here is sending a distress signal. You broke it, didn't you? There. Try it now.
But I'm doing mostly okay. I'm doing pretty much as good as possible, you know. Some days are harder than others. There's some stuff going on that's especially hard. I'm pretty much just losing myself to work. Which is good, you know, I'm good at it, and there's lots to do.
What happened, right? I was just lying there. You thought I was done.
This plate must not be calibrated to someone of your generousness. I'll add a few zeros to the maximum weight. You look great, by the way. Very healthy. Try it now.
She added like 4 zeros.
Bird, right? Couldn't believe it either.
You seem to have defeated its load-bearing capacity. Well done. I'll just lower the ceiling.
There he is, but he's gonna get squanched out. But to answer your question, I'm pretty good. How's everyone else? I'm pretty good. I'm enjoying Portal. It's a classic. It's a banger. I just want to just chill and you know, just absorb and enjoy. I might have to take mini breaks for more typing. Where's another portal hole? Does it give me another hole? All I see is Going a bit dark there? What do you mean? By a bit dark. I went on break. I took a break. I had to answer an email, which is why I went on break. I'm a business boy now. This is the kind of stuff I have to do. Otherwise things don't get done. So button up there. Business boy. Yeah, I've been sort of saying to a lot of people that, like, I'm generally pretty good at this stuff, so it's pretty fun. There's stresses, but the stress is, you know, my work stress is actually pretty low most of the time. At the moment, anyway. I'm more likely to get stressed, you know, for other reasons. Everything else is pretty stressful. Being able to just kind of sort of settle and focus on work is pretty fine. Literally the thing, and I mentioned this earlier, that my emails are trying to work out meeting times between two people with 7 hours between their timing, their local time zone. I don't know what I meant to do here. We do what you can. Yeah, people either have a lot of free time at the moment or not so much free time, and that's just the way it is. Doodlin, doodlin, doodlin. I don't think that's the answer to the puzzle. Doodlin, doodlin, doodlin. That's just the way it goes. I need a cube, and the cubes are up there. But I need to get up there. And to get up there, I need speed! Oh, am I the biggest stupid in the world? I forgot about the aerial faceplate. Just 100, hundo. I forgot 100. Altered Carbon? I haven't watched Altered Carbon. I hear it's good. At the moment, I'm watching... I'm not really watching real TV at the moment. If I am, I'm watching more movies. I'm sort of sitting down to watch a movie in the evening. But, like, I'm very busy, right? I don't have that much time for, like, TV. So what I'm watching more at the moment is those YouTube shows. Like, literally today, I've been watching that Illegal Freedom channel I posted on Discord. Really, like, I like long-form YouTube content like that. Sometimes, it's not always good. But that's like a really chill watch. It's very interesting. It is straight up illegal what he does half the time. Straight up. But, that's okay. I won't hold it against him. It's very interesting. It's an interesting, channel. He's basically like a crazy parkour guy doing like
an eagle.
Like train surfing was the thing, and apparently a lot of people, the YouTube algorithm just sent this video out to a lot of people. It's got like 4 million views, where the rest of his videos rarely reach 1 million, which is still a huge amount, but just it's comparison, right? It's super interesting. Like there's areas where like it's like how he survives. It's like a 3-day journey. He's got food, but there's other ones where there's like exploring Chernobyl, the exclusion zone. There's some which is like sneaking through buildings, like to get to the roof. Like it's super interesting. It's also well edited, you know, long form content, which is well edited long form content on YouTube is the best stuff for me to watch while I'm working, because a lot of my work right now is concept art and managing people, and I can't watch things while managing people that much. Yes, Slashes, but he wears a mask. He wears like a cowl thing. But he's also verified
I'm going to go to the
on
surface. It's a beautiful day out.
YouTube.
Yesterday,
So
dear.
YouTube knows who
If
he
you
is.
solve this next test,
No, he's
I'll let
absolutely
you
a
ride an
rogue.
elevator
He makes me
all the
think
way
of
up to Breakthrough.
Vale. Because Vale was
tell you
the
about the time I
PC
saw
that
you
I've
today.
had that did the most climbing around buildings. Especially in some of the early seasons. Right? So it makes me think of that. It's very interesting, right? I like that kind of thing. Good for I mean, I was actually watching it today while doing some Warhammer, because I haven't had any time to do some hobby stuff. So today's basically been a day off. But it's very hard to take a proper day off when you're working from home, especially also when I can check my emails whenever, right? And I am that kind of person where when I get an email, a work email, I will try to reply to it instantly, because I get like non-replial anxiety, I guess. I don't know how you would say that in English. It's not even that I don't want to be rude, it's like I gotta check it off my box. When you're working from home every day is off? Not really. It's like the old when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life thing. It's just, that's just not true. Yeet me! Okay, not enough yeeting. That's okay, we'll go higher. Higher and higher! Where the Kappa just floated across your screen. Maybe it's haunted, I don't know. Maybe it's haunted. Maybe it's haunted. Or maybe I had some time and made some changes around here, cleaned up the cobwebs. I thought it'd be neat because if I slam stuff on YouTube, and this I have to edit because I played just absolutely copyrighted music in the intro. Then at least you can see what chat's got going on. I don't even know where I want this cube. Why cube? Oh. This cube. No, that doesn't answer me. Why do I need this? Oh, it only does a single? That's not right. It's meant to do more. Whack. Yeah. It's meant to show all of them. But I guess it doesn't. It's meant for like a way busier stream. So for us, it'll just be a little subtle baby emote. I can adjust that. I can adjust that right now because I've got problems. And if I don't adjust it now, I never will. I love... So, Streamlabs as Travis does all this. Streamlabs login just has a fucking dude holding a guitar on it. And who is this dude? Is he the guy... Is he Mr. Streamlabs? I don't know what is up with it. But... There's something. Aha. Okay. I did change a setting, and it didn't save it. So now it should do it. I saw you got a new phone, Slashes. That's pretty hype. I've actually got attached to my shitty old phone now. Oh. I was overthinking it. Which isn't a surprise to anyone. What? Why do I have this now? Higher and higher. I actually don't know if it's working because I don't look at that screen. So you'll just have to experiment. Throw me something. Throw me the perfect emote for this situation. Dean manifested himself here. I did see Dean. There we go. That's an appropriate amount of poggage. Yeah, like when you're using regular Twitch emotes, it's fine. When you're using weird homebrew emotes, it's fine. But as long as you don't use any of the emotes that are cursed and forbidden, it's good. You know which ones. Just slammage. You ready for some slammage? Oh, I yeeted that cube. That was not an intentional yeeting. Ho! 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 I'm a video game character. I mean, right now I'm a video game character in like the background of Watch Dogs or something. What does this do? I thought this would open the door. This does something else entirely. Oh, it closes this. Now I need to get the other cube, which I just yeeted off down here. Slammage. I like slammage. As a word, I think we should use it more often. As a word. What does that mean? Speaking as a word. Bloom! Shabla-bloom! Slammaged it down!
I didn't see the deer today. I did see some humans. But with you here, I've got more test subjects than I'll ever need.
Yeah, you had time to do stuff, GLaDOS, because I took a while on that one. But I was also arranging my tiny face zone. Tiny face. Tiny faces on the wall. That has a worrying connotation. Let's take that one back. We don't like that. Hard light bridges. My favorite. I think they're probably my favorite new mechanic. Gels.
These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire, so don't actually do it.
I also just love that everything makes music in this game. It's very good. Button. Button? Oh. Oh, is it creating an infinite cube spam? Do 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 do. How do I housed? Huh. How do I get? I was about to say, how do I get back? As if I'm not creating portals. Yeah, I like the coffin song. Neil freaking It happens many a time when Neil's like, check out this meme. And I'm like, this meme is terrible. And then, like a week later, I like it. Happens very often. Like, like, it's also a very catchy song. Catchy song. Yo, he did it! Your boy did that shit.
Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey.
Can you
Speaking
bunny
of
hop in
which,
this game?
I was researching sharks for an
Kinda.
upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks? Because that's wrong. The correct answer is nobody. Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel.
Okay, I mean, who knows what next quote will be? I don't know the next time I'll say something witty. Oh, you mean the next one to show up? Okay, okay. Okay, that's pretty good. He's large, you think he's single, is a classic. A classic me.
Good news. I figured out what to do with all the money I save recycling your one room full of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way future generations can learn from you how not to have your unfortunate bone structure.
That's just goblins shrieking at that point. That's what that is. Goblin
Perfect.
screeing.
The door's malfunctioning. I guess somebody's going to have to repair that too. No, don't get up. I'll be right back. Don't touch anything.
Follow me.
Hey,
Follow me.
bird eggs up here. Just dropped them into the door mechanism. Shut it right down. Like, bird, 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 bird. Okay, that's probably the bird in it that laid the eggs. Livid. Okay, look, the point is, we're gonna break out of here. All right, very soon. I promise. I promise.
Go
just
for the
have to
eye.
figure out
He's
how
like all
to
eye.
break us out of here. Here she comes. Just keep testing. Remember, you never saw me. Never saw me.
I went and spoke with the door mainframe. Let's just say he won't be, well, living anymore. Anyway, back to testing.
Button. Splash. Okay, let's solve a puzzle. Let's solve a puzzle. Oh, a Baldur's Gate reference? Yeah, I don't like that game. It's trash. I mean, it's old school D&D, right? I can't fucking handle that shit. It's not for me, is it? But also, you know, when your first experience with a game is like co-op with someone who loves the game so much they won't let you actually experience it. It's one of those. It's one of those bangers. So cube get, cube own. How next do one do the do I need to do? I think I Minecrafted. Yeah, I Minecrafted. The hanging tree is good. I don't think Baldur's Gate references are low hanging. I just don't like the game. I think Baldur's Gate references are incredibly niche and nerdy, and usually the kind of thing I would very much respect. I just don't remember anything about Baldur's Gate because I didn't enjoy anything about it other than you must venture your party before gathering forth, because that was drilled into me. I'm sure if I actually was allowed the time to enjoy Baldur's Gate on my own, I'd enjoy it more. But then it's, you know, I don't like games where you basically have to use a large group of people, but the game is designed to be a role-playing game. It's one of the reasons why I don't like Divinity Original Sin either. The game is designed to be multiplayer, or you play multiple people, but also it's a role-playing game, and that, you know... I don't enjoy that. A lot of people do. That's great, but not me. You know, I'm not... We're not pro Baldur's Gate here. Whoa! it fucking leapt at me! You saw that! You saw that! This is self-defense! It leapt at me. They have... did they have these little boxes on their turret arms before? Oh, I'm sorry, little dude. I didn't mean to murder the shit out of you. That's not my intention. Hello? Okay! That's a joke we can tell. Whoa! Oh, I meant to go, whoa! Oh shit! Fuck! Balls!
Critical error.
You said your last hello. Genuinely funny. Okay. Oh, you a big boy, huh? You're a big boy! And you got bonked. You good. Why is the turret voice so soothing? Because they're voiced by, GLaDOS' voice actor. It's all a narrative through line. There's like 3 voice actors in this game. Which is like 1 more than the last one. Oh! Failed my stealth check admittedly I did just like walk around the corner slowly. Oh, you big stupid dumb fuck. Get donked. Ah! Could a turret yeet murder another turret? Absolutely. They can shoot each other. I could throw another turret at one to kill one, which is very morbid. Especially because these things are definitely sentient. You know what? I'm done. I'm gonna fucking Captain America it. Dun 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 Captain America dun 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 dun. Get fucking yeeted. Woo! That's a fucking... It's a pit. Yo. Open up for me. Open up in the... Hoo-ha! Channel corridor room. You know, if this was a modern game, these would be hidden. It's kind of weird seeing loading screens in 2020.
To maintain a
I still have
testing
half a glass of wine
cycle,
left.
simulate daylight at all hours and add adrenal vapor to your oxygen supply. So you may be confused about the passage of time. The point is, yesterday was your birthday.
Oh!
I thought you'd want to know.
Happy birthday. How's Captain Britain? Captain Britain is not just the British equivalent of Captain America. Captain Britain has reality warping powers that I believe grow stronger the more self-confidence he has in himself. So he's actually one of the strongest characters in the Marvel universe. Which is really cool. So, like, it's very quick to assume Captain Britain is just English Captain America, but he's got very different powers. Just a sort of similar-ish outfit. But even then, not really, because Captain America has this chainmail thing going on in the original Marvel Universe that Captain Britain doesn't usually. But yeah, Captain Britain is very powerful and pretty interesting.
You know how
I
I'm
have
going
self-confidence,
to live forever.
bitch.
You're going to be dead.
Y'all sent that imposter syndrome meme the
Well,
other
I've been
day.
working on a
And I'm like, I haven't had
belated
imposter
birthday
syndrome for like 2
More
years.
of a belated birthday
You don't need
medical
imposter
procedure.
syndrome when you've killed your own career, haha!
It's
But
a
also
medical
now I'm the
experiment.
creative director of a
What's important
up-and-coming
is it's a
entertainment
present.
company. So, it's all moot. Yeah, that was a fun puzzle, basically because we just went in from below. No, I've never had the worst imposter syndrome.
That jumpsuit you're wearing looks stupid.
I've had a little bit.
That's
you
not
know,
me talking.
I
It's
know a
right
lot
here
of
in
people,
your
other
file.
people struggle with it a lot
On
more.
other people, it looks fine.
You know,
But
what
if
I have is
scientist
bouts of
noted,
extreme
then it
emotion.
looks stupid. Well,
And then a
what
lot of
does a
not.
neck-bearded old engineer know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait, it's a she. Still, what does she know? Oh wait, it says she has a medical degree. In fashion.
Medical
From
degree in
France.
fashion from France. You know, you just can't. There's no comedy like this. Although, actually, The Good Places comedy is exactly like this. Never mind. This is exactly the same dumb comedy. So how do I solve this problem? No, that's not, it's not a disorder, that's just called being human, okay? There's nothing, there's no disorder. Ah! Hadley ho! They want me. They want me. They want me. They have the cube. They have the cube. But this cube. Look, I can boing. Oh. I can boing. I can boing as much as I want. Oh shit! That one really wanted to eat me. Dum ba ba dum ba bum.
Goodbye. Sentry mode activated.
No, that's definitely that thing. Like, you don't... You know, that's the funny thing about the human experience. You don't know whether what you're experiencing is normal or, like, a chemical imbalance. How would you know? You're not privy to the actual feelings and mind of other people.
Will you come over here?
Aw, you know what, you sweet baboo? Aw. I love cute,
Goodbye. Activated.
sleepy goyles.
Anyone there?
You know what? You two get to live.
I'm going through the list of test subjects in cryogenic storage. I managed to find 2 with your last name. A man and a woman. So that's interesting. It's a small world.
That's because Chell is the daughter of some of the scientists here. And maybe Cave Johnson, but that's a stretch.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting 2 people you haven't seen in a
Mama!
long time.
Papa!
Who's there?
Just a little blood. Just a little brain damage. Just gonna get a little brain damage, Stan. So that didn't help me at all. Button. Laser! Caution! Laser! Get fucked on. Get fucked.
Who's there?
I mean, honestly, yeah, I do too slashes. I like the prospect of using AC to treat PTSD patients. I love that kind of shit.
Mine's still vacant. Activated.
You know, that's not why
Dying.
you can kill this sweet babu with fire. But I can't brain it. Oh, there's a freaking button. There's a cube over here. Am I trying to do this the hard way? Because I'm stupid? The only chemical I need to adjust my mood is wine. No, I am exploring trash tunnels. Classic. Absolutely slashes. You know, one of the reasons that we created Arcanist Entertainment is that we can, everyone involved can work in their own best way. For me, it isn't working 7-8 hours a day. That would literally kill me, right? It's working smarter and making better use of time, which is way more important. You know, me taking a time off to chill with this is much more important. Big egg. Yeah, if there's one thing that, you know, this crisis might change is people's attitude towards work moving forward. It won't, because people get rich and greedy again, but, you know, at least hopefully my company can, be that energy moving forward. Does Big Egg want to sing? Big Egg, no sing. Big Egg, only watch. Water! Oh, fuck. Oh no, I spilled everything everywhere. Who farted? Good comedy. Unmorality. Corpses. Yeah, my opinion is always work smarter, not harder. Like, I don't mind, you know, and sometimes it's good to work really hard on something. You know, like, it's just good to do, like, it feels good. But as a whole, you know, I'm not so into it. You know, I'd rather spend, you know, a little bit of time each day doing my thing than every single day, and I'll do better work because of it. That's why I don't respect crunch time, because crunch time is exactly that. You know, we just need to get hard numbers on something, and it's not ideal. I do way more with less time over a longer period of time than more time in a short period of time, if that sentence made any sense. Whoa.
It says this next test was designed by one of Aperture's Nobel Prize winners. It doesn't say what the prize was for. Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin.
That's because she killed everyone! But that's okay. She killed everyone just before the world got taken over by aliens. So we good. I wonder if there's going to be any Aperture Science references in Half-Life Alyx. The fun thing about not that many people playing it is that it hasn't really been spoiled. I've had some stuff spoiled because I just went on a wiki binge. And that's my fault. And I can't blame anyone else for that one. You know? Where is that? But we can't. Door not open. Button need press. Oh, I know what we gotta do. I'm very smart, see. Never mind, I'm not smart. Brain? 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 You know, I thought I was smart, but it turns out I was just another brick in the wall. That opens door, right? And my thinking was I could just drop it to open the door, but I need to do that. That is what I need to do, I just need to do it better and smarter with more brain. That's right. This is gonna work.
I bet you think I forgot about your surprise. I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now. After all these years, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it.
Is it a brand new car? You know, that's a joke that I told. Oh, that's right. There's basically there's a new Twitch feature what I got given. I don't really know what it is. Oh, right. It's Pokemon. It's Pokemon, Pokeball, custom Pokeballs in Generation 3. I'm going to be right back real quick. Well, that sentence. Bruise in your brain pot. I'll be back in a sec. My intentions. I gotta tell you, not a fan of wearing underwear. Just not a fan. You know, sometimes you're like, you know, I want that, but I feel like I don't want that. You know? I feel like that's not the energy I need. Ugh. Okay. Boy, baby boy. Baby boy. Looks looks like a baby to me. That's like very funny.
Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. I made it all up.
Yay!
Surprise. Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Okay. Are you ready to puzzle? We haven't really had anything that's been very hard so far. Oh, no, that's fine. Just some lasers. Just some lasers! I mean, that's not hard. That's just lasers. Okay. I need a cube. Cube deployal is over there. Oh, it's really wiggling at me. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of wasps. If you've ever had a wasp be like interested in stinging you but not actually go all the way, they do this thing with their tail. Oh fucking damn it, eat my ass. How do I get up there? I did it. Relatively easily as well. Oh. Houmst. I mean, I nomst, right? It's you put a light bridge there, but how do you do that? How do you solve a problem like a light bridge? I feel like there's got to be another button somewhere. And also, I want you to just be deceased. You can go there. You can go there, 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 you can go there. You can go here. The light bridges do not go through glass. I feel like I knew that. Just gotta put... Oh, I can do that. Okay. Ah, good enough. I'm deceased. You know, I don't know why I think that the turrets have like a very wide aperture of view. I thought they didn't. No, I know they do. Guess we get to do this again! Mildly cool. Not you. Okay, that's not an option. I mean, I could really just use the portals to instantly transport from one side of the map to the other instead of walking across it like a Neanderthal. But like, apparently that's not what my brain wants to do. It's really messed up having bad hay fever at the same time as there being like a global health crisis. Right? It's just annoying. Like, this little lady is out for blood. She wants it all. I know I don't want to murder many of these little sweet babies, but that one had to
I
die.
feel awful about that surprise. Tell you what,
You know.
let's give your parents...
Have you seen?
The birth parents you are trying to reach do not love you. Please hang up.
Oh, that's sad. But impressive. Maybe they worked at the phone company.
Have you seen on Twitter the discourse about the giant baby? This is worthy of discussion. There's a giant baby, and people rightly say it's disgusting. And then there's people going, "How dare you insult a baby?" Which, you know what? Fair. Going, I don't like babies. I find all babies gross. I don't think that's insulting to the specific baby. But going, I don't like this baby in particular, I guess is a little different. But then there's people who went way, way too far, going like, I want that baby to die. Like, yeah, okay, it's a weird giant baby. Like, I can understand that triggers your flight or flight response, because a weird giant baby is absolutely the sort of thing that Satan would send to kill you. But no, it's just a weird giant baby.
Hey, how's it going? I talked my way
Hey.
onto the old nanobot work crew rebuilding this shaft. They are really small. So, I know, Jerry. No, I'm on a break, mate. On a break. Ah! Just hang in there for 5 more... What, Jerry? You can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced worksite should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jer. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
5! Good clean number, that. You know, we like that. We like that. Good clean number. 5. Yeah, it's alright. Better than 4. Not
Well,
as good as
you know
6.
the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while. So I guess it's actually pretty funny when
They
you
did blind bag boxes of different portal turrets for a while. None of them were actually that exciting. Ah! If I remember correctly, this is when the real Dark Souls begins. You know what's crazy? I tweeted about this. I kind of want to play Dark Souls. It's mostly because I've been, like I said, long-form content is really what I watch while I'm working, and I found just this series of this funny streamer just showing his friend through Dark Souls. It's like, oh, you know what? The love and passion is something I respect. My intentions. I love this stage because you have like clean areas and you have filth areas. My intentions. Take you on a Dark Souls tour. Yeah, I suppose. It'd be more fun than me playing on my own. I don't know. I doubt they'll actually come to anything. But maybe. I'm just doing a little brain. Just doing a little braining right now. Okay? Just in the brain zone. I don't even know if that connects to anything. It doesn't look like it. I feel like I don't like I don't care about Dark Souls enough to play it off stream, right? I was thinking about this. I might as well make some content while doing it, but it would depend on how the community is. It'd be cool though, maybe Dark Souls 3 because that one's actually good. It's just a thing I've been thinking about. I doubt I'll actually do it. Because it's not like I need someone holding my hand through Dark Souls. It's not the difficulty that annoys me, it's the design. Right? The difficulty is negligible in Dark Souls. I actually don't find it to be that hard. I just find it poorly designed. But Dark Souls 3 isn't as bad as the other ones. Is it just that liquid or is it glitch? I think it's liquid. Right. Dark Souls 3 is not that poorly designed. Well, okay, well that's what happens. Can I can be launched. It's a maybe, right? You know, I know a lot of people who love Dark Souls and they haven't convinced me that I could like it, right? Realistically, I should go, you know what, I just don't like it and I should stop trying. But sometimes, you know, I'm like, you know what, I should really try and see, you know. I'm you know, you can't. That's a like, some people get really annoyed when I say I don't like Dark Souls. Like, you can't fucking hold it against me. I have given it more than enough energy. You know, I've given it many attempts to woo me. But that's a maybe, Midori. Maybe when your audio situation isn't hot garbage, Midori, we could do that. Hot garbage! I'm so confused right now. I want that. Hot garbage! Ha! I need to use that when I'm already high. Okay? So I need to get high. Stay high. And I can't reach the dangle-do. I mean, Plex, you got a hot voice, but does that mean you're hot? You know, a lot of people have a hot voice, but they're not hot. My intentions. Oh. More wine will help me solve this puzzle. Jumpy-Doo. Need to enter Jumpy-Doo through a portal, which means you can't have the portal be somewhere you actually want to go. You can only use it to gain speed where you already are. You can zip up there. And you can't jump down. Can you swoop? That doesn't... Swooping from there wouldn't really achieve anything. Can I... Ooh, you know what I haven't tried? Is seeing if I can get this angle just from here. You can't. This doesn't do anything, it seems. But you need this to go somewhere, because there's another, there's multiple cubes. Wow. And there's reason to believe that one of the cubes should be there. So, like, I want to do this, but, like, you can't do that, because you can't get on board. You need to do, like, that. Which I don't think is the solution to the puzzle, because this is way too much twitch reflexes for your average grandma. Which still didn't solve my problem, because I needed to do that. Which apparently I could have done whenever the fuck I wanted. By the way, apparently I could have just done that whenever. Why am I doing that? I need you. This is not the way to solve this. I mean, it is, but not that way. Right? What's up here? Dingly dangly dangly dinglies. Laser needs to be up here. Caution. So laser needs to go here, and then you have another cube that you blomp over that way, and there is another cube somewhere. It's up there. Yeah. That's not it, but you know, the spirit is in the right place. The spirit is good. Your face is bad. Oh, mama, 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 mama. Yeah. You know, it's really, it's honestly a plague on my existence not liking Dark Souls. You know, I don't think there's ever been any more discrimination amongst gamers who don't like Dark Souls. But I'd like to, because there's so much about the games that I love. I just need to get over. So maybe that would be it. Maybe sharing it with a sweet... would help. I mean, this doesn't help me in any way, but I can put a cube up here. That's just what happens when you live in a society. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We should just get rid of it. Get rid of all of it. Well, like, if I like Dark Souls, I could play all of the... Like, I could play Bloodborne, which I own. I could play Sekiro, which I don't own. But I like the look of more than regular Dark Souls. My intentions. How do you solve this puzzle? I need to know. Kinda need to know. So I do need both. What's this got to do with it? This has got something to do with it. This is unrelated. There's still that dude. There's still that dude. Need to get you. Need you. Need to get you. Can't get you. Need like a light bridge or a tunnel or something. The tunnels don't exist yet. You know, spoilers. Can I roost like I did last time? I think I might be able to do that. This doesn't feel like it's actually the solution to the puzzle, though. This feels like something that's just sort of possible. Right? Oh, fuck me. Did I knock it off? I feel like I may have knocked the cube off. I don't know. Hard to tell. But it doesn't seem to be there anymore. Did I knock it onto this platform? I did. So now I need to get the other cube up this way, which we can get to. I don't exactly remember how, but I did do it. Which again, it just doesn't feel like this is actually the solution. This just feels like I'm gimping the system, right? I mean, this is how you're actually meant to do it. I was just checking that I wasn't turbo stupid and you could actually get up there normally. So one way or another you need momentum to get up there, and that's why you have this tunnel. Tunnel. Beans. Bean tunnel. Tunnel of beans. Tunnel of beans. I need over there. I need, you know, a run up. There's no way you can just drop down to, which is the hard part of this puzzle, right? Dropping down from a high place is the easy way to get momentum. Can't just do that. Gotta use Big Boy over here. Can't use Big Boy. Big Boy is unusable. Ah, unless... No. That would have been too sensible, wouldn't it? I mean, I could get multiple cubes and do it, but that seems a little silly. So we have all the cubes. I know where the cubes have to go. I just need to think how to get it there. I did launch myself over that way, but you can't do that while holding something. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is the solution, but it feels kind of like jank and not very nice to do, which is very un-Portal to have a solution like this, very un-Valve. You know, just feels bad. This is just a bad feeling solution, which makes me feel like I did it wrong. But I don't think I did. You know, I solved the puzzle. You know, there are a couple of puzzles in Portal that are you can do multiple ways. But I don't think it is. I feel like if this was what the solution's actually meant to be, they would have made that, like, fall section smaller. Why is there still a turret? Ah!
I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with
It's not
a
even
solution
big brain,
that I
it's
honestly
small
think
brain.
works out best for one of both of us.
My intentions. Why don't you just burn it in the grid? You know, that's not as visceral as throwing, right? I can get very immersed in something that uses keyboard and mouse.
Federal regulations
get
require
very
me to
immersed in
warn
something
you
that
that
involves
this next
typing.
test chamber is looking pretty good. That's
Clean.
right. The facility is completely operational again.
I did give you a lot of time. Meow, 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 meow. I remember this one. I don't remember what to do, but I remember doing it. Right? There's a crisscross involved. So you've got 2 lasers, but 3. Actually, you have got 3 lasers. Never mind, I'm stupid. I don't think I've seen a speedrun of Portal 2. Have I? Maybe. I probably have. I probably have. This is one of the weird ones, because maybe it's because it's the, you know, a change in scenery to a degree. Why I remember it. Yeah, I could see it. I might even vaguely know what you're talking about, but it doesn't mean I remember what the puzzle solution is. 3 grids. Oh, it is this in a way. It is basically positioning yourself in such a way that all the lasers go to the same point and out in different directions. That was it. Yeah, it's a very easy, simple one. You just need to take a moment to, like, think about it. I mean, that's why I remember it as well. Sing to me.
I think these test chambers look even better than they did before. It was easy, really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat.
She's talking about me.
I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with tragic consequences. And real confetti this time. The good stuff. Our last bag. Part of me's going to miss it. But at the end of the day, it was just taking up space.
Yeah, I don't really
What's
know why I
going on?
wanted to
Who
stream
turned off
Portal
the
2. I
lights?
just did, right?
Hey, buddy. I'm speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing.
Look, Metal Ball, I can hear you.
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run!
Let's escape.
Run! Come on, I'm closing the doors. Okay, quick recap. We are escaping. All right, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running. Quick word about the future plans that I've got in store. We're gonna shut
Escaping!
down the current production line. All right, turn off our neuro.
Yeah, I don't really know what the plans for the stream are going forward, right? That's the thing. We're just gonna have to play it extremely by ear.
The irony is you were almost at the last test. Here it is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me, it's an easier way out than whatever asinine plan your friend came up with.
Green.
What? How stupid does she think we are?
I actually don't know what happens if you go and do that.
Run, for goodness sake.
I think I'm running as fast as I can. I don't think there's a sprint button in Portal. Who knows, cousin? Right? There'll probably be less streams as a whole. You know, my work is way more than I expected, which is a good thing.
What's going on in there? Can you get out?
I forgot there being actually straight up turrets.
But look out for gunfire. Probably doesn't help at this point, but I have to think twice.
I do not remember this part at all. Cheeky. Cheeky that, innit? First of many secret portal places where the game got a little criticism from.
Courage! Go, 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 go!
I'm not as slick as I want to be. Yeah, streams will be, you know, Fridays are a nice day. We'll just sort of play it by ear. And they'll just be whatever I want to do, you know, and that's fun. Whenever I try to, like, schedule or, like, finish a whole game or something, it usually goes pretty badly. And this is something like Fire Emblem. Just easy breezy.
I'll be from the other side!
Maybe we'll play Dark Souls. Maybe we'll play the Mario re-release when that comes out. I don't know if they gave a time for that, and you know, it might be super delayed now. I don't know. Japan, I don't think was taken the crisis too seriously until recently. Wall.
Ah, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. At least you can't touch us back here. What's happening? Okay. Okay, don't move. Okay, alright, so, I've got an idea, but it is bloody...
Ah!
Ah!
Oh.
Oh, for God's... They told me that if I ever turned this flashlight on, I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me this stuff if they didn't want me to use it. It's pointless. Man. Ooh. It's dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident. Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way. Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady. Oh, nicely done.
So be prepared for super chill relaxo streams while we do the Star Wars Episode 2 segment of the game.
Quick, this way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I wouldn't say smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. I'm a bit insensitive. The smelly humans.
We do smell. Comparable to a robot that probably doesn't smell like
we have to
anything.
split up here for a moment. Portal up to that passage, and I'll see you on the other side.
Whoop.
We've got to get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there?
Huh. Ho ho! Slick. The way they show that.
Okay, there's another wall over here.
They're teaching you how you can just use these
I'll tell
walls
ya.
for portal
Humans?
services, which is interesting.
Oh, love them. Just the way they look is great. And their folklore, wonderful, they're very colourful.
They're building babies. They're building babies.
Right. Well, I'm going to take this rail down the back way. See you at the bottom. Good luck.
Yeah, it is an AO. This doesn't seem OSHA appropriate. I guess with everyone working from home at the moment, nothing is. Ba 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 boop beep ba ba. That's funny, Eric's here. I was literally just talking about how I kind of want to play Portal because I've just been experiencing some Portal love. And I'm like, oh, Portal? Dark Souls. I mean, I kind of want to play Dark Souls again. But you know what? I guess it's fine. You know, it's actually fine, right? Why am I getting in my head about this? It'd be totally fine to just play Dark Souls, and you know, we don't have to finish it. We can just play it, and if I get annoyed by it, that's okay. We just stop before it gets too annoying. That's actually fine. You know, it's very easy to get in your own head about things like that. You know, a lot of the spaces in Portal, like especially Portal 2, are just crazy. They're just crazy. Like if you think about actual humans being in them.
Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
Whence? Which is why I love them, right? Because they have, you know, Portal has this kind of like comedic air to it, like this sort of like it's a parody of the real world air, but like you can still kind of say, oh, it's a real place. Are you different? You're different. Hello. We love you.
Don't like lemonade. Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge.
You're a little upside down there.
Cast into the body
You're a little upside down!
by birds.
She's fine. She's fine down there. You know, there actually are quite a lot of ramps in this game.
Target acquired.
Yeah. So what am I supposed to do?
I'm just gonna say the defective turrets are male coded. The successful functioning turrets are female coded, so you know.
No can do.
We know what they're saying.
What did I hit? Yeah, that's right. Little bullseye.
Target
My
acquired.
brain? I remember there being there's actually a puzzle here.
Yeah. Clickety click click. Right on.
Oh, that's it. You go from above.
Target acquired.
Oh!
Yeah.
Eric and/or Aaron, you know, I'm going to assume because you went AO that you're actually the real Eric. Thank you for the gifts up to Plex. We appreciate it because Plex is good. Because Plex is good. And we like Plex.
Shooting blanks every time.
Shooting blanks every time! Just like me ever since I got kicked by that horse.
Watch and learn, everyone. Watch and learn. Oh no, I'm one of the bad ones, aren't I?
Response.
There you go.
And the men get yeeted into the pit. It's exactly the future that liberals want.
Response. Template.
Oh, brilliant!
Response.
You made it through. Well done. Follow me. You're gonna love this.
Template.
Almost there.
Response.
Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much.
Turret control
See that scanner
center.
right there, right? It's
You know, it's so funny that I managed to flip back around to streaming at regular times. I was so ready to stream at like weird late times because my sleep schedule, basically it went all the way from late, ding, back to normal. It went all the way around the clock.
Done.
Oh yes, he's
Okay, go on,
hacking.
just pull that turret out. Well, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. Right, let's figure out how to stop this turret line.
Response.
Have you got any ideas?
Template. Response.
Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, have you got an idea?
Response.
Okay, well,
I always have an
just
idea.
do your idea and then come
I'm
straight back.
very smart, very talented,
Response.
big boy, big brain.
Template. Response.
Slashes and Eric have bonded over
what's
drunk
going
Dark
on
Souls
over there?
stream. And you know what?
Over here, still
You know
this
what,
one.
Eric? Maybe being drunk while playing Dark Souls would make me like the game more.
Response.
This is just perfect.
Oh, nearly! I was standing in the wrong place.
Response.
And looking the wrong way.
Template. Response.
Yeah, how you doing?
Honestly, it helped a lot. Yeah, no, I think it I think it genuinely will. I think a little bit of a wine stream would like me. I think it would take the edge off.
Response.
I think I would just be like, oh, well, instead of being like, this is factually
Response.
badly designed.
What do you have there?
Response.
Yeah, let's do this together.
What are you? Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant.
New template accepted.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her turrets are crap until it's too late. Classic. Okay, keep your eye on the turret line. I'm gonna go and hack the door open.
Maybe bullets? Are there bullets up there?
Okay,
Okay,
this...
I'm about to start hacking. It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side. It should take about 10 minutes. Keep one eye on the door.
Response.
This
Template.
door's actually pretty complicated. Ah!
Hello.
How long's the door been open?
Yeah, see, that's the thing, Eric. I don't get mad at, like, oh, I died and I lost my souls. That's not the thing that usually gets me mad. I get mad at, oh, you decided to put an enemy here just because it causes the utmost suffering and least fun. That's
All right, now she can't
irresponsible
use the turrets, so
as
let's
a
go and take
gamer.
out the neurotoxin generator as well.
You know, Slashes, there's kind of a... There's a reason for that. I liked Ornstein and Smo. Like, I like the difficult boss fights. I think the boss fights are a standout in Dark Souls. The level design is just factually failing in the first one, kind of two. 3, it's not so bad. It still just has some suffering because it's still Dark Souls, but, you know.
Bring your daughter to work day. That did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still, you know, low hanging.
I might go right into playing Dark Souls 3 if I want to play it again, because I already like that one more. Yes.
Baking soda volcano. Well, you know, at least it's not a potato battery, I'll give it that, but it's not terrifically original, is it? You know what I mean? Not exactly primary research, even within the child sciences. I'm guessing this wasn't one of the scientists' children. You know, I don't want to be snobby, but let's be honest, it's got manual labourer written all over it, hasn't it? I'm not saying they're not as good as the professionals, you know, they're just a lot dumber.
Science machine.
Look at that, it's growing right up into the ceiling. The whole place is probably overrun.
Yeah, I
with
feel like
potatoes at this point. At least
2
you'll
has
start.
less from my experience and also just my knowledge. 2 has less coherent level design, but like they know what they're doing a little bit more. So like the actual like encounters are better made, but the grander scale navigation is worse. Whereas 3 was better at both of those things, and also just has really good boss fights. Maybe we'll do like the cardinal sin and start with 3 and then go back to the others. But I don't know. This is just a fun musings because I have this urge. You know, I don't know if I'll actually scratch this urge. Like, we'll
sure we're going the right
probably
way.
go back to like playing Paper Mario or something after we played Portal 2, which is probably going to be 2 or 3 streams. It's not a very long game. But it's a nice,
Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100%.
But then if I do stream Dark Souls, I won't stream it very much because, haha,
let's try this
I
one.
want stress relief at the end of my day. I'm a busy working boy now. Alright. I'm gonna take an early Breakerino. Dark Souls 1 is just not a good game. Like, I'm sure a lot of y'all enjoy it, but like, from a level design perspective, it fails in many categories, and y'all all know that. You'll all know my opinion on that, and a lot of the other elements are kind of a little meh. And the funny thing is, it's not even the first game, it's the second one. I'm gonna be right back for a momento. Hello. Hello. Boom. Okay, so here's the thing. Dark Souls-esque D&D game would be cool, right? Death is arbitrary in PC respawn. What's actually more interesting, you're thinking about the wrong thing. What's more interesting about Dark Souls-esque D&D game, and I've done it, is exploring an environment that has subtle storytelling in it, like of a place long gone. That's really fucking fun. Actual Dark Souls-esque where death is arbitrary and you respawn and you wipe is pretty fun. You would have to actually implement something like Dark Souls 2 to give it any kind of edge, where the more it happens, the more penalties people receive. Like, could be from like a random stat or something. Or like stats that you actually don't use for your class get worse. So like a wizard isn't going to lose intelligence, but they might lose more strength and dex or something. You could definitely do it. It could definitely be done. And there might even be a Dark Souls tabletop RPG. There's a board game. I think the board game kind of is a tabletop RPG-ish, like a little baby one.
Generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top.
But you could definitely do it.
So,
I really enjoy small dungeons. I was gonna say it's like a Japanese tabletop RPG where they're like a baby one. Yeah, exactly, Midori. You do that. And Dark Souls 2 does a similar thing where you slowly lose more of your max HP every time you die, but then you can recover it with a resource, which would be... I could see that being actually really fun in a D&D game like that. I could definitely do it. You know, I could definitely see, you know, me being brilliant and setting tone, running something like that and running it well.
There's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain, of a sort. It's all simulated, you know. But,
It could even mean the opposite. Yeah, it totally could, in a certain way. I don't know if I would wrangle that. Yeah, losing old levels in old D&D is very comparatively. I feel like it could work, right? I don't think I've done it on stream properly, but in the Monday game I had a very successful dungeon that was basically... spoilers if you actually want to go through it. Basically, there's a... I can't remember what it was. There was like a menace dealing with bothering some people in an area. The area turned out to just look nature. It turned out to be a ruin. They go through the ruin. The ruin has, you know, typical ruin monsters and stuff living in it, and you could explore the culture of this place when it was ruined, and then it had a monster nest deep inside that, right? And it was all just a slow exploration of things like that.
Right, so silent contemplation.
Slashes, exactly, yes. I would be wary of making that be exactly Dark Soulsian, but you totally could. I would probably make a new setting to do something so drastically different in tone, no slashes. But you totally, you know, it could be done.
From there. What are you doing? We don't know what that oh, well done. Let's see what's inside.
Sorry, Wheatley, I wasn't listening to you, I was talking.
I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin system. It is, however, password protected. Ah, alarm bells. No, don't worry, alright?
So, you know, that's a really, you know, that's a really solid idea. I've definitely considered it, right? And I've also been asked to do similar things, and I've had conversations about similar things with other DMs. I think it's, you know, I feel like you definitely can get into a bit of a sticking point with anything. We just go, oh, I just want to do Dark Souls, right? But doing a Dark Souls tonal, mechanical game, and you can explore it more, would be pretty fun. But I'd have to do that one with you, Eric. There's no way I wouldn't. So how do we wrangle that?
Yes, that will be important, I imagine. I'll keep my eye on that. Something useful comes up, important words like password identified or something like that.
It's a neat thing to think about.
Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. So whatever you're doing, hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say it's down 50%. It's good news. Carry on. That did it! Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes!
I missed Dangle. Unfortunately, Eric, I have no time ever.
Toxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Oh, look at that crumple!
Ah, the tube's broken! We can ride it straight to her! I can't hold on! Come on! Come on, we have to go!
Tube time. That's the thing with a lot of like fun D&D ideas. I just don't have the time to do them anymore. But I definitely, you know, I would really love to go. Okay, let's explore this world after it's already failed and fallen.
This should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all. So they said it's not fun
You
at
wouldn't
all.
believe them.
I believed them. I don't have to fool to myself. Oh, but I'm loving this. Whale of a time. This place is huge. And we're only
Yeah, like I said, Ashen, super not interested in doing Dark Souls, the D&D game. That would be fucking garbage. Don't do it.
No neurotoxin.
What I'm talking about here is using the tone and those gameplay mechanics we discussed to explore a new world. There's nothing really you could keep exploring in Dark Souls, unless you were interested in doing, what you could do is go, I want to explore one of these reforming worlds in the middle of, like, between Blair and Blair, right? That could be possible. But I wouldn't do it. You'd probably have much better doing your own thing. Yeah, that's a super neat idea. We'll save that one for the future world, you know? We'll save that one. And you know what? It might even be fun. It might be fun to do, you know, less direct JavaScript stuff in the future as that becomes more of, you know, work. Yeah, exactly, Plex. You could do something like that, but even then, that's a little meh. You know? Like, if you were really into doing it exactly by the book, you could do it.
I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one.
But, you know, I guess not everyone's a world builder, so maybe that would be more ideal for some people.
Leg on a rope from the ceiling.
But I would find it really fun to either use JavaScript in one of those weird places like the Fell, or you know, a demon world, or make a whole new world that's already dead.
Past president of the Being Alive Club. Seriously though, goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble.
Yeah, absolutely, Eric. You got the good opinion.
Oh, you were busy back there. Well, I suppose we could just
You know, like,
sit in this room
actually
and glare at each other until somebody
focus on
drops dead.
cutscenes for a second.
But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Hello.
I hate you so much.
Warning, Central Core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer. Oh, you are kidding me.
I've got an idea. Do what it says. Plug me in.
Do not plug that.
If only GLaDOS had little arms.
Core accepted. Substitute core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, 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 no.
Stalemate detected.
Plug me in,
Procedure
coach.
cannot continue.
Yes.
Unless a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out. Leave me in. Leave me in. Don't press it.
Don't do it.
Yes, do it.
Don't press that button. Not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Okay, don't listen to her, all right? It is true that you don't have the qualifications, but you've got something far more important than that. A finger, all right, with which to press that button, so...
One thing.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the list. It's a list I made of all the things you've done. Well, it's a list that I am making, because you're still doing things right now, even though I'm telling you to stop. Stop, by the way.
Okay, that's probably correct, but where it's incorrect is that while I've been stalling you, we just pressed the button. Use the moment of confusion like this to press the button. I don't know if I've ever taken the time to do this, but have I...
Stalemate resolved.
Boop, boop.
Please return to the
Here we
core transfer
go!
bay.
Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will.
Wine time!
Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just... No, you're not. It is gonna hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we to... Ah!
Hands off me. No. Stop. No. 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 No.
You're just super cool. Super cool moment.
Check me out, partner. We did it. I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too
I was
bad.
in the wall a little bit.
Massive. It's not
Bloody
just right,
chonker.
bloody massive.
No, the music in this game. Whoa!
There we go. Lift cool. Look how small you are down there. I can barely see you. Very tiny and insignificant. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But wow, this is cool.
Yeah! Friend!
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no.
He's so happy.
This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it? Well, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing?
No, no, no.
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss? It's me. Ah! See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, no, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're a moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Huh? Could a moron do that? Uh-oh.
I don't think it's very nice to say that our dear friend Dean Cuddy would betray me and push me into a pit for power. Probably would, but I don't think it's very fair to say it.
Oh, hi.
I need some chocolate while I'm falling to my death.
Holding up.
Alright, there you
Because
are.
I'm a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
That's gotta hurt! When they say they're immune to fall damage, they're immune to fall damage. Here we are, at the bottom. You know, they always said I was a bottom, but this is ridiculous. Ah! Ruins. Hey, remember what I said about it's interesting exploring a ruin of a place long forgotten? Oh, isn't that relevant? Yeah, it is. It is relevant, actually. That's why I'm saying it. Is it most D&D just that? No. I mean, most of Yavasu isn't. I mean, it can. Your D&D can be that. You know, to Dark Souls it, you want to turn it up to 11. It's just that it's just that if it's done well, it's really fun to explore. Portal does it really well. They don't explain everything, you just see all these crazy sights. But they all make sense. So I can portal, but I don't know where I'm meant to go. I mean, it's this way. Unless it's that way. No. The, oh no, it's down. Yeah, you know, Slash is, you know, I don't try to make my D&D that, because it's a little boring. But when it would come to a Dark Souls game, you know, that would be the entire thing, you know. Very small remnant of the world that was before, you know. You would make it be the entire theme, and I've thought about how to do it, and I would really enjoy doing it. If you ever wanted, you can just go back down this way, because they say keep out. But someone cared enough to put these signs up. But, you know, that's a fun, you know, we want to stream something new thing in like 3 or 4 years. Enter the Gungeon actually does do that same sort of storytelling. Yeah, Slashes, you're actually right. The thing would be you'd have to have a party that understands the theming of the death mechanic so that you could do it properly, right? I always love when you have reincarnation. Like, you either have it flawless or it's like you lose a little bit of yourself every time. That would be very fun to explore with the right sort of people. Yeah. Yeah, Slash is like, you're right. It's that kind of thing. It is. And that's very cool. I love, like, that's the kind of thing I like to explore. When done right. If you do it all the time, it's not so fun. So... yeah, exactly. You wouldn't act, and that's why I'm saying you don't want to make it actually a Dark Souls D&D game, because if you try to have that kind of element with like respawning enemies and stuff, it wouldn't work. It would have to be essentially a giant global dungeon crawl where you reset and you would actually have things change in the world more dynamically, and monsters that react to your present a little bit more, because, you know, a Dark Souls game can't do that, right? You would have it be a little bit more during the fall than completely at the end of it, right? I know how I would do it. I just don't know what world it would be. I've thought about it. You know, I tried to make one at one point. You know, and that sort of thing. That's why you don't want to just do Dark Souls, the tabletop RPG, right? You would take the element, and that element would be the respawning and the tone and stuff like that, and then you would take it something entirely new. And one day, Eric, I'll maybe find a time where you can do that. You can join me. You can be like, hi. Oh. That's it. For now, 2 stinky Yarviskir games that are gonna last forever because I have big plans. There's a light over here. I know it wants me to go like over there, but there's a light over here, and I want to... No reason. Just a light. Yeah, exactly right, Eric. Right. It's a weird one, right? Especially, I talked about this with someone. It's weird that Yarviskir now, I'm spending more time working on Yarviskir as like a major project for Schism, but I actually have less time to work on it for D&D. Straight up, right? There's gonna be less D&D streams, and I'm gonna have to like cut them down quite a lot going forward because it's just I don't have the time that I want to. Excuse me, I would like to speak to your manager about this. I can't portal where I want to. Do I have to go this way? No, that's where I came in. That's why I said the area where you have to look for portals that will stick forever. Gaming. I think it's like this far wall? Maybe over here? Maybe there's a button? Oh, can I go inside? What's this inside? I'm out of wine, by the way. One large glass, which is basically 2 glasses.
Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn.
I love this kind of energy. I actually do a little bit of this in Yavaskir with the old, like, human empire, where it's like this kind of automated corporation sort of thing. I don't know how to explain it. I just like it. This tone. It's like cheesy Americana, I guess. Which would also be a good wrestling name. No, it wouldn't. Oh, that's funny. 1947. Me. Dun. Aha! I'm stuck. Organic testing! Organic testing.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you.
Opportunity number
Fighting
2.
an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Creature is here and it's under the Earth's crust. Ashtray. Are you ready to get jelly? Ugh, I'm not happy with that. No likey. if you can climb this thing. Like, by foot. I mean, it's cool. It's cool exploring these large areas with these little... But it is not half awkward. I mean, I see that's where you want me to go. Ah, never mind. I'm a genius. This is fine. Oh, fuck. That's like a yes, but situation. Alright! I think I can splorp that from over here. I've done the most awkward thing possible. Now I can see if I can climb this by foot. I can't. Cursed. Okay. Well, back down you go. La da 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 da. Ba 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 da 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 da. On the way to science. We're gonna science it up, baby, 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 know how you were supposed to do it? Yeah, I haven't done it yet. Weirdly enough. That would be why it's not how you're supposed to do it. Because it hasn't been done. Bam, bam, bam. Pump Station Alpha. Your allergies. Give me the pump. Give me the good stuff. Therein lies the joke. Antimatter is not something one would be allergic to, hence the comedy of the joke. They're messing with you. You make 19 at 56, the lowest unexpected casualty annum ever. Parkour!
Great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
The American way! That was a long time for a between loading screens for Portal 2. But immediately I got stuck.
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call
9.
propulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Ugh. Just stretching my limbs out before we get into gel time. Propulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a dietetic pudding substitute. It's true, the gel is a sweeter, slightly less toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of the dieter's distended stomach and out of his or her mouth. For various reasons, the product was pulled for shelves. It's the best thing ever, basically. I don't need to explain to you how it's the best thing ever. It's just magical. Like the music as well It's just straight up fucking magic. It's just straight up magic.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Wow. Print test. Huh. Little wood-lined office.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Hoopla! Look at that, they got moving parts and everything. What do you do? What do you affect? Aha! Magic. Magic! Hardcore parkour coming! Hardcore, parkour, hardcore, parkour! Illegal freedom. These boxes are... Oops. Are just 100% staples. I just want to bounce. I just want to bounce, right? It's just my right as a gamer to bounce, okay? Woo! Wahoo! I just want to bounce. All the time. All the time, Luigi. I just want to bounce.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Oh, whoa. It's made of fiberglass, which is crazy because everything was made of fiberglass in the 50s, which is the joke. Like, the fake snow you got in the store was made of fiberglass. It's sprayed all over the place for actors. Or asbestos, which asbestos is a type of fiberglass or something, right?
Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness
There's
of breath, a
asbestos.
persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median
Fiberized
latency
rock.
of
Well, eventually.
44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Now he's pretty present to know that asbestos causes bad health things. You know, back in the 50s, they were like, well, let's inject this directly into my balls, and it'll make me virile, and then women will like me. I may have gumped this up by jumping off already. Oh no, it's a walker. Fiberized fun size. Then Genesis what Genesis doesn't. Gel flow. Gel flow.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Ah, that's funny. That's exactly back to what we were talking about earlier. Now you're gonna make me something. Ah, it's mobile goo time. Now I can bounce to my heart's content. How dare they? I gotta turn around. It's hard to get momentum on the repulsion gel. Deliberately. I don't play by your rules, Cave! I'm a ruleless man. You respect that about me. No, I'm gonna need to launch. This isn't gonna work if I don't launch. I need to launch from higher, which is not surprising. I thought that would probably be too low, but I thought it was also worth a shot. Oh yeah, you can just... Oh, it's music to my ears, literally!
You earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
It's just weird science! If you thought Aperture was weird, let's get to Aperture Classic. It was way weirder. I'm sleepy now. The wine has filtered through, and now I'm sleepy mother. Your mother just needs to have a nap and listen to a story.
Kepler 7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Water-based water gel. Easy.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Huh. Brain bad. Brain bad a lot now. Brain bad! Not understand. Brain bad a lot now. Jumpies. Can't backtrack. Can jumpies. Can't reach. Ah, this is where I go to get the momentum I need. Okay. Okie dokie, I didn't see that. These are so grungy, and I love it. I love the grunge. Grunge me up. Grunge me up. This is not where I got stuck. I've been stuck somewhere similar to this. It's just sad that it's such slow splats. I like fast splats. I don't know why you would need to be up there. Actually, this might be where I got stuck. Ah! Gotta put the goop on the corner piece. Goop, goop, the corner piece. Goop, goop, the corner piece. Then you can jump all the way. Yay, 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 yay. This is not what I wanted to do! Where am I? Yeah. I'm gonna go for this banger. It makes it look like you need to do way different things than you actually do. Because that's science. That's what science is. So now I'm here. What next? Portal. Substance.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalk between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist.
More goo!
From a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the
Logical.
thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras. That sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Yes! Bouncy ball! Bouncy cube! Bouncy cube! We've got a bouncy cube, ladies and gentlemen. It bounced. It bounced whether you want it to bounce or not. I don't even know what the puzzle is. I just made bouncy cube. I think a large part of it is knowing that you can do that. Slash finding out. Yeah, that's the whole puzzle, it turns out. Or is it? Kind of. That looked way more complicated than it was.
Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science and love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that will keep you on the bus? You're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
They're gone. They're outie. They outie. A few more. One or two more puzzle rooms.
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution.
You know
to
what?
science.
This might be actually the best place to leave it off. My body's like, hey, by the way, April 25th, sometime... Wait, today's April 25th. By that I mean May. I was playing this in May in 2013, apparently. This is probably best. My body's giving me the do not continue flashing light in the dashboard, and I should listen to it, and I can hear the gurgling. I'm gurgling. No man should gurgle. So, yeah. I don't know when we'll play this again. I don't know what streams will be about or not. Discord, Twitter, mostly Discord. Mostly both. I don't know. I just put whatever I want to say in whichever. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. Things are weird at the moment. But we'll see you next time. Goodbye.